Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody is well.
Good morning.
Good morning. We'll continue today on Nada as the next verse of Bindu Upanishad talks about different form of sound you will hear in meditation. In Bindu Upanishad, again, the focus is on the center, on yourself, on formless. But when you're meditating on the formless or on yourself within, you may hear, you may connect with the nad. Nad is just not literally translated as sound, but the inner sound. It does not have, it cannot be heard by the physical ears, what we hear the sound outside. It is only experienced in the form of vibrations or can be connected in the form of sound. Again, the sound, a different form of the sound which you will hear, that's the next verse explains. So there are different kind of sound like ocean roar, the thundercloud, the drumming, the bell, and at the end, flute and bee like humming. You all may remember the Brahmari Pranayam when we do the humming sound that we do consciously, we do it through creating that humming sound. But in meditation, in deep meditation, at some point or another, the yogis do hear the humming sound naturally, internally. And this is what the next verse explains about the nada. This Upanishad described even in the sequence how you will hear these inner sound. Again, starting with ocean roaring, thundercloud, drum, and then bell, flute, and bee like humming. Again, today, as we practice, as we go on, I will try to create this guided meditation to experience the different sounding. But even if you can't hear or if you can connect with the exact form of the sound, just allow the mind to rest and connect with the vibration, with the sensation, or simply the experience of nothingness. The sound, the nada, will appear on its own. You don't have to listen, it will come on its own. So let's start with the practice. Starting with sitting comfortably, closing your eyes. Take a moment simply to relax yourself. Allow your body to loosen up. Let the spine be upright but not rigid. Allow your shoulders to relax, loosen and soften. Keep your hands to rest naturally in any comfortable position. Let's become aware of the body as a whole. Bringing your awareness on your body, ensuring it's relaxed, but at the same time, you connect with its own flow. Flow of energy, flow of blood circulation, flow of sensation. Feel the weight of your body resting downward. Observing the base of the body that support beneath you. Let your body feel safe, grounded, and steady. While you allow yourself to rest in this position, bringing your awareness, connecting it with your breath. Allow the breath to be natural, no need to control, no need to deepen. Simply allow it to happen as it is. with your natural flow of breath in and out, observing any slight movement in the body and the connection between the both as you breathe in and breathe out. Rise and fall of chest or abdomen. Any movement, any sensation that's synchronized with your breathing, flow of breathing. While you become aware of this harmony, this balance between breath and body, you may also extend your awareness to your mind. At this point, it's centered simply on yourself, on the natural flow of breathing, body, and you in the middle. Allow the mind to completely merge with this flow. The awareness. At this point, mind starts to withdraw itself from the world around, from any thoughts, from things to do, and start to focus on naturally, effortlessly on yourself, whether on the body or on the breathing. The more you let go the control or the focus areas, the mind starts to naturally come to the center. You don't have to focus on one point as a center. You are the center. In middle of everything, when the mind starts to rest on yourself, you are already in the center at the Bindu. Now, when the mind is resting on yourself, to this very silence, to this very quiet, where you're aware of everything and anything, but mind is still resting, not moving, distracted, or diverted with anything at all. At this point, simply allow your mind to expand or to connect with any sound, inner sound you may relate with. Focusing on the flow of breathing, if you deepen your breath slowly, you may connect with a unique sound of your breath. Simply being aware or identify that sound you may not hear it from your ears. It may not be the loud enough to be heard. It's a very faint, distant sound of your own breath, which you may connect with, which hard to identify what it sounds like, but you know it has its own vibrations. It has its own nada, own sound, which can be heard internally. Simply connect your mind with your breathing. And you may connect with the sound effortlessly on its own. Don't try to focus or push yourself to be hearing this sound. It will happen. Now, very gently bring your awareness, your attention on the heart. The heart center, when you connect with, again, the sound may not be heard outside or externally. But when you connect with your heart center, the very unique sound of your pulse, of your heart, the very vibration of that movement which you can relate with, connect with, from the complete silence at this point, expanding your awareness, allow this openness to connect with the sound of your heart. It's a very fake, distant, very dull sound, which you hardly identify. But when mind is completely merged into the silence, the internal sound which you experience at this moment, if you can feel what it sounds like, or if you don't, allow yourself in this openness. No need to label it, no need to find it. Simply experience this as the sensations, vibrations. You don't have to create the naad or the sound. The mind is merged into the sound. So allow your attention to be absorbed. At any point, if the mind is drifted into thoughts, you gently come back without struggling, without judging. Simply return to listening. Listening the inner sound of your own. Whether it's in the flow of breathing, or in your heartbeat, or simply into the silence like a wheezing sound, the flow of air. It may come and go. You suddenly may connect and it disappears again. However it happens, stay connected. From the complete silence, you suddenly may connect with the internal sound, and it may disappear again into the silence. It may appear as a soft hum or a faint ringing, a very whisper like tone, or simply a steady vibration, or it may simply can be experienced as a silence that feels alive. Whatever you notice, whatever you hear, whatever you connect with, it's all enough. No need to analyze, label, or make it louder. Just rest in this nad. Let this be very simple movement of your own. Even if that internal sound changes, no need to chase it. Go with the flow. Let your listening refine naturally. Now, very gently, I would like you to bring your awareness on your breath, taking a slow but deep breath in and very slowly exhale. As you exhale, you may connect with the sound of your breath more clearly. Now, this time, when you exhale, I would like you to hum loudly, taking a slow, deep breath in, and while exhaling, mm, short or long, any way, you create the humming sound and you connect with externally. You hear the humming sound from your ears. But once the humming sound is finished, take a moment to still connect with the vibrations of this humming. So, one more time, when you're ready, taking a deep breath in and while exhale, hum. Allow yourself into this humming vibration after you finish chanting. Taking one more round of taking a breath in and hum. The very vibrations of the humming stays after you finish the chant as well. That not only creates the vibrations within, but a unique sensation So, reconnecting with the bodily sensations, slightly moving your fingers, your toes. Slightly stretch your arms, your shoulders, your neck muscles. Slowly return to the body. Feel your breath again. Gently notice the weight of your hand. Connecting with the environment around, your surrounding. Connecting with any distant sound you may hear. When you're ready, very slowly and gently opening your eyes, looking down. Staying quiet in this moment before you move. And let's continue to stay connected with the nada, with the bindu, and with the stillness as we enter with our day